Good morning, everyone. It is time to work off whatever bad stuff you ate watching the Super Bowl. I personally did not watch it for the first time ever. I just was not interested at all, but yet I love sports, so go figure. Anyway, I hope those of you who did had a good time and were not too disappointed by the outcome, although I think a lot of people were. All right, we are gonna do Guns for Girls arm workout. I absolutely love this one. This is one of the first ones that I created. I have, at this point, I think 10 different versions of it, and this is yet another one. Grab your wrist, pull gently. What do I always want you to remember? Form is key. I don't care how heavy you're lifting, that's not what ViscoFit is about. It is about using good form, staying healthy, building up your strength, and your definition. And you will be amazed at what your body can do. I'm telling you, 50 years old, and I feel like I am in much better shape than I was in my 20s and 30s prior to kids. Elbow up, pointing straight up, and just pull really gently. If you've had any injuries, surgeries, anything like that, please check with your doctor before you do this, or really any workout. The first one we're gonna do are shrug triceps. So a shrug is this. So we're gonna work our shoulders and our triceps, feet hip width apart. I want you to squeeze up, squeeze out, come in and down. So we are gonna do 15 of those. Do not go too heavy. I'm gonna start with 8s and see how I do, because I can always drop down to 5s if I need to, okay? So shrug, extend out, squeeze those triceps back in and down. We're doing 15. This is gonna feel weird. That's okay. We could be weird here. Shrug, squeeze. So when you shrug, you want to keep that tension in your shoulders while you extend out. 10 more. And you've got to keep your core tight for every single one of these exercises. It is so critically important. If your shoulders are not burning, your weight is not heavy enough. If your triceps are not burning, your weight is not heavy enough. 5 more. Squeeze, come on. 3 more. You want to be struggling through these last 3 to 4 reps. If they're super easy for you, your weight is too light. And sometimes, especially if you've just started working out again and you've been doing it for a month or 2 months, you'll be hesitant to just sort of go up on your own, but that's exactly what you need to do. Just give it a try. Even if you do 1 more than you did the last time, that's cool. So the next one we're going to do is on the ball. So I love incline bicep curls. This time we're going to get on and we're going to do minis, okay? Most important thing, when you go down, I want full extension. Don't skimp on the extension. Lots of people do that. And we are going to do 15. You don't want to go too light, because again, we're not doing the full range of motion. So make it count. So roll off your ball. This is your position. So when you extend your arms, you don't want the weights to hit the ground. So you're pushing up through your heels. You've got to keep your abs tight, because they're going to keep you stable on the ball. If you need a little more balance, put your feet further apart or brace the ball up against the couch. So we're going to do 15. So you want to go like halfway up. Full extension though. So again, if you're not working hard right now, your weights are too low and full extension, so you have to really work. Okay, I'm going to drop down to 10s for the remaining 5 reps. I was with 12s, and that was a good weight for me because it was challenging. Come on. Good work. Okay, put those weights underneath, shake it out. That is good stuff. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is meeting at the top. So you're going to have stand feet hip width apart, core tight, shoulders back, sweep up and sweep down. Okay, so when they meet at the top, they can lightly tap, but that's all you want. I'm going to start with 10s. I don't know how far I'll get with them. You can't go very heavy with shoulders. So just remember that. Okay, core tight, most important thing. I have a little bend in my standing legs, so you can do that too. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna get 3. Slow and controlled. Okay, I'm gonna drop down now. We still have 12 more, or I have 12 more. You might be proceeding with your... I used to never work my shoulders. That was a mistake, because once I did, it totally changed my posture, and more importantly, well, not more importantly, because obviously posture is very important. 8 more. I hold stress in my shoulders and in my neck. Totally changed the number of headaches I used to get. 5 more. Whew. Again, if you're not really working hard and having to fight through these last few, your weight is too light. 3 more. My form is good, so I don't want to drop down. I in no way want you flinging the weights. No, your body is totally still. Okay, we don't ever fling weights or use momentum to get the weights where we want them to go. We are using our muscles and really squeezing. And the moment you can no longer complete a rep, you drop down or drop completely. Okay, let's do those 3 again. Let's do the shrugs. I think I started with 8s. So that's what I'm going to do again. We're only doing 12 this time. Okay, feet hip width apart. Shrug, extend, squeeze those triceps, get them up as high as you can. Oh my gosh. I'm dropping down now. 7 more. How are you guys feeling? Fight for this again. If you're not really having to work super hard to do this, your weights are too. I have 3 more. My form is good. I want to keep these weights. Squeeze those triceps. Your shoulders should be on fire. Your biceps should be on fire. Woo. Just wanted to check and make sure that my friend is staying with me, so I want to make sure her door was closed, so I'm not waking her up. Okay, incline mini curls. So I started with 12s the last time, and I'm going to do the same, because even if I can't finish with the 12s, that's okay. I'm pushing myself, I'm doing as many as I can. I do not get down on myself when I drop down in weight, and neither should you. Okay, we want 12. So remember, we're coming halfway up, but fully down, full extension. Is still good, so I'm keeping these. This is huge progress for me. Woo! Wow. That was really challenging, but I did it. My form was good, and I have not done that many with that weight before. So again, you see how we measure progress here in very small ways, but recognize it for what it is. Meet at the top. Woo. Oh. I think I started with 10s last time, and those were too heavy, so I'm going to start with the 8s. Feet hip width apart, core tight, super tight. Okay, that is the center of your power. It is going to assist you with all of these. We're doing 12. Do not fling the weights, okay? You're not going off momentum at all. We have 7 more. Okay, I'm gonna drop down for the remaining 5. So now I've got my 5-pound weights. And I look at dropping down as really a badge of honor. It means you're working really hard and you're gassing out, and you have to drop down in order to keep your form good. You're still gonna be working hard. Oh my gosh. Woo. I need to crack the window a little bit. It's getting warm in here. How are we doing? Okay. What's next? Oh, these are fun. So you have seen me, if you've done my workouts before, you've seen me do the ViscoFit wrist flexions, okay, where we do this or this. Next, we're gonna do that same thing. We're gonna do the flexions, but what I want you to do is hold 2 light dumbbells, and you're gonna spell ViscoFit, so V-I-S, okay? And I want, get the full range of motion with those wrists going. Do not go heavy. I'm gonna use 5s, see how it goes. Okay, so feet hip width apart, core tight, tight, tight. Shoulders back. V-I-S-C-O. Squeeze those wrists and forearms. F-I-T. Something so simple. Shake them out. Okay, the next one we're gonna do is rockin' triceps. I love this one. You are gonna stand like this, okay? Your arms are at a 90-degree angle. You're gonna come back, squeeze your triceps and extend your arms, come back and up. So we're gonna do 15 of those. Do not go too light, but don't go too heavy either. We want it just right. So I'm starting with 8. So arms at a 90-degree angle, back, extend. That's 1. We're doing 15. Good form. Your body is straight up and down. Nothing is moving except your arms. How do your weights feel? Drop down if you need to. Come on, we got this. Okay, I'm going to drop down for the remaining 7 reps that we have to do. Elbows go as far back, squeeze in and up. So I've dropped down to 5-pound weights. Everything's on fire. 3 more. One more. Oh my gosh. Woo. Okay, hold on. I have to wake my youngest daughter up. Hold on. Okay, so next one. Oh, we're gonna do curl punch. So holding dumbbells, you're gonna do a curl, then you're gonna punch out, and down. So you're gonna squeeze your biceps when you curl, you're gonna squeeze your shoulders and triceps when you punch out, and then down. And when you come down, I want full extension. Have a little bit of water. And it's super busy, awesome weekend. I'm gonna go with 8, but I definitely did not drink enough water, and mainly because I was skiing Saturday, and you don't want to drink a lot of water because then you have to keep stopping and going and getting undressed, and then yesterday we were hiking and driving. Definitely I'm dehydrated. Okay, feet hip width apart. I want you to curl, punch, and down. 15, that was 1. Squeeze those triceps and shoulders. Squeeze your biceps on the way down. How does your weight feel? Keep that core tight. Remember, your body should not be moving. Only your arms are moving. 9 more. How's your weight feel? If it's getting really heavy, drop or drop down, but do not quit on yourself, okay? Please. Okay, I'm gonna drop. I think I have 6 more, so I'm gonna go to my 5-pound weights. So that's what you should be doing. Do not get down on yourself if you drop down. Just don't quit. I don't care if you're using no weights. I will care, however, if you just stop and say, I can't do anymore, I can't do it. Squeeze out as many as you can. 2 more. And then when you are completely burned out, that's when you stop. And you feel that sense of accomplishment. Because you didn't quit. Even if you don't finish all 15 reps, if you're only able to get 10 in, but you're working as hard as possible, give yourself a hand. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the ViscoFit wrist flexions. I'm going with 5-pound weights. You don't have to use any weights for this. Feet hip width apart, core tight. V, I want big range of motion, okay? S, C, O, F, I, T. Good job. Shake them out. Now we're going to do rockin' triceps. We're only going to do 10 of these. So I started with 8s before, which were really good for me. What are you going to do? Whew. Okay, feet hip width apart. Arms at a 90-degree angle. Bring those elbows back as far as you can. Extend, squeeze your triceps in. Remember, we never go off momentum. We never swing the weights. We're always in control. I'm going to go down. I have 4 more left. Good job. Hold on, gotta get my peeps up. Okay. Okay. Squeeze your muscles because your triceps are probably burning. Okay, so we're gonna do our curl punch. What did you use last time? I think I started with my 8s. So I'm going to keep with that. Okay, feet hip width apart, core tight, full extension, okay? Curl, punch, punch, and down. We're doing 10 of these. So you're working your biceps, shoulders, and triceps. Oh, I have 6 more and I'm dropping down. How do you guys feel? What are you doing? I don't care if you drop completely. That does not matter to me. I still want you to squeeze. You're still gonna feel the burn. Come on. 2, 1. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Shake it out. Whenever you drink water while you're working out, just take small sips because you don't want it sloshing around in there. Okay, we are on to our next set of exercises. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is a close hand mini push-up. Don't groan. Don't be discouraged by push-ups. They're really hard. They never get easier, but you do get better at them, I promise. So with these, what we want to do is keep our hands close together. So this is where you want your hands. I only want you coming down about 6 inches. We're going to do 15. If you do them on your knees, that is great. Whatever you do. If you do full push-up, straight line from your head to your heels. If you're on your knees, straight line from your head to your knees. And don't be on your kneecap, be on the part right above your knee. Everything is tight. Okay, so again, we're not gonna do full range of motion. Your hands are close, your body is straight. You go down 6 inches and push up, squeeze those triceps at the top. Ten more. Take breaks when you need to. At any point, you can just stay in a plank if you can't do anymore. Woo. Challenging, challenging, challenging. Hold on. Someone is writing. Oh, good morning, Stephanie. How are you? Okay. The next one we're going to do. Woo, those are hard. If you only got through like 3 of those, don't feel bad. Keep working on them. Give yourself a hug for that one. Okay, next one we're gonna do is called the wave. So I want you to hold 2 dumbbells at your side. You're gonna put one arm in front of you and you're gonna make a wave 3 times, 2, 3. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do 12. Do not go too heavy with these. These are gonna burn your shoulders up, faux show, okay? Feet hip width apart. 1, 2, 3. That was 1. That's 2. Squeeze that whole arm and keep your core tight. 4, 5. Come on. Squeeze. Do you need to drop down? Do it. Or just take a break. 2 more. Oh my gosh, 1 more. Oh my gosh. Those are a butt kicker, for sure. Okay. What else are we doing here? Oh, we are going to, sorry. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. We're gonna sit right here. We're gonna do straight up bicep curls, okay? The wider your legs are, the more stability you're gonna have on the ball. The closer you put them in together, the more you're gonna have to work in your core to keep yourself stable. Okay, full extension all the way to the top, all the way to the bottom. I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna start with 12s, see how I do. Because remember, we can always drop down. So we're gonna do 15 of these. Okay, I'm gonna put my feet a little closer. Full extension. If you're hitting the ball with your weights, just scoot forward. Ten more. I'm going to drop down to 10 pounds. Okay, I'm going to drop down for the remaining 4. So look at this. I'm dropping down 4 times in one set. Is that bad? Does that mean I'm not working hard or not doing well? Absolutely not. It means I am like burning up those biceps of mine. So I'm dropping down. Okay guys, how are we doing on time? Excellent. Okay, so let's go back to our closed hand mini push-ups. So what did you notice about the last time you did them? What do you want to do differently this time, if anything? If you only go down 3 inches and back to the top, that's good. I want you to do what works for you, as long as you're working hard and using excellent form, okay? Because you will get where you want to be if you stay consistent. And that you will find is the hardest thing about working out. You're consistent for a week or 2 weeks and then you fall off and you don't work out for another 2 weeks and then you come back to it. Unfortunately, that's not going to get you where you want to be, and I promise you, once you get in the habit of exercising, you get addicted to how you feel. You get addicted to your energy level, how much more optimistic you are. Just get one out of Vivian's bathroom, sweetie. And, you know, it's one of those things that you will want to keep doing it. And you'll go 3 days without doing it, you'll be like, oh my gosh, I have to work out. I promise you will get there. Okay, hands close together, right like this, to where you come down and your hands are right there. 6 inches down, we're doing 12. Squeeze those triceps at the top, 10 more. These are so hard. Do not let them discourage you, please. I put them in because they're good and they really help you build strength, and they are truly a total body exercise. And that is why we do them. Okay, next we're gonna do the wave. What weight did you use the last time? I'm gonna stick with my 5s. It was really good for me. We're doing 10 this time, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, arm up in front. 1, 2, 3. Your arm is the only thing that's moving. Come on, keep that core tight. 3 more. Squeeze. Okay, get your ball back. Awesome, we're gonna do this one. Then we're gonna stretch, and we will go on to my 10-minute ab blast. I think I started with 12s last time. We are gonna do 12 reps this time. I'm gonna start with these, even though my arms feel so burned out right now. Even if I only get a couple in, that's fine. So sit up straight on the ball. Remember, wider feet means bigger base and more stability. Knees closer together means less stability. So you might need to roll forward so your weights don't hit the ball. Full extension, squeeze. Do not use momentum. Your body does not move. Take a break if you need to. If your form is good, my form is good. These weights are getting so heavy. I'm gonna get 2 more in. Squeeze, we got this. That is how you want to feel. Those last 3 to 4 reps. You want to be working really, really hard to do what you want to do while keeping good form. So if you're just blowing through those for all 12, that is a sign that just because you've been doing this weight for a while does not mean you should keep doing it. You need to go up, and just a little bit. Okay. Let's go ahead and stretch. Get a really good stretch in because we worked hard. Take your fingertips, bend them back towards you. Stretch out those wrists and forearms, and you'll feel that in your biceps as well. Elbow up to the ceiling. Then I want you to get your ball. I want you down next to it and kind of roll it out to where your hand is on top but off to the side. And let your shoulders sink towards the floor, and you will feel the greatest stretch in your biceps ever in the history of mankind. It's my favorite bicep stretch. You might need to adjust your hand a little bit, but you will know that stretch when you feel it, for sure. Then put the ball in front of you, put your elbow on top of it, and then you want to scoot your butt back and really stretch that tricep. Feels so good. So your hand is over your shoulder. That's good stuff. And we are right on time. I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes now to do our ab exercise. All right, so the first one that we are going to do is an ab hold. I love ab holds. So what we're going to do is hold 30 seconds, then we're going to hold 15 seconds, and then we're going to hold 10 seconds. Okay, so what I want you to do is you're going to get a weight, you're going to hold it right here. Okay, now I have another one called the hold and shake, but that's where your legs are parallel and you're really leaning back and you keep your knees as close into your body as you can. My abs are so not happy with me right now. Sorry, I'm just stretching. So with this one, I don't care as much about that. I just want you to lean back and hold, but with the weight here. So you don't have to get your knees all the way into your chest. Okay, so we're gonna hold. I'm gonna take a 10-pound weight. I just gotta stretch my abs one more time. The skiing was crazy in terms of like your core, keeping your core tight. It was really, really good. Okay, let's do this. Starting the 10 minutes on the clock. And here's our stopwatch. Squeeze. Again, I don't care that your knees are all that close into your chest with this one. Breathe, squeeze those abs as hard as you can. If you're wobbling around, that's totally fine. 5 more seconds, then we're going to take a little break. 2, 1, done. Whew. Okay, 15 seconds. Squeeze those abs, come on. Ah. Do not hold your breath. Less than 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, 10 seconds. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, done. Okay. All right, next one of my favorites. You're gonna lay on your side. Your bottom arm is down in front. Your knees are stacked. Your hand is lightly behind your head. I want you to squeeze your obliques and raise up and lower. Do not pull on your head. Your hands, your fingers are literally resting lightly. It's your obliques doing all the work. So we're gonna do 45 seconds on each side. Squeeze and release. I want you to hold for a beat at the top. Put your hand there, make sure. You should feel those obliques working really hard. Don't start pulling on your head as you get tired. Take a break when you need to. It's totally fine. Come on. 3, 2, 1, done. So what I noticed this weekend about skiing is it's really expensive. I think that's why it's never really been my sport. 45 seconds, same side. It is especially when you're renting and buying a lift ticket. It's crazy. And that's just for one day. So put your hand there, keep yourself honest. But it was incredibly fun. We had such a good time. Being on the ski lift is so peaceful. As long as you don't drop your ski pole like I may have done one time and had to ski down the mountain with one pole, which actually was fine. You don't really use it if you think about it. 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. But like I said, like in terms of a core workout and a leg workout, it was awesome. And the last time I skied was about a year and 3 months ago, year and 2 months ago, and oh my gosh, my legs are so much stronger. All right, the next one we're doing, oh, I need that, straight leg raise. So very, very simple exercise, very effective. Lay down, your hands go underneath your butt, squeeze up, and then lower. Do not let your feet hit the floor. I do not want you flinging your legs, and I do not want you going off momentum. Okay, let's go, 1 minute. Squeeze, and then lower. So again, I don't want you doing this. That's not what we're doing. We're squeezing on the way up, squeezing on the way down, slow and controlled. I will tell you that after skiing, we went back to where we were staying, and we stopped at the store, and my daughter and I got a whole bunch of junk food, which we very, very rarely do. She had the biggest smile on her face ever. And we went back and did a movie marathon, and we never even ate dinner. So, see, sometimes you gotta fall off the wagon when it's totally worth it. And that was totally worth it. We had so much fun sitting in bed eating junk food. And we have the exact same weaknesses, which is kind of funny. Come on, we have 5 more seconds. Squeeze. I know the burn's intense, but don't hold your breath. And done. Oh. Woo. Okay. The next one I want you to do is we're going to do plank oblique crunches. So you're going to be in a full plank. So your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Your body is a straight line. You're going to do knee to elbow, knee to elbow. If you cannot get your knee all the way to your elbow, should you get discouraged? Should you be down on yourself? Should you talk negatively? No, no, and no. You should be really happy that you're doing this. So if you can't even get anywhere close to getting your knee to your elbow, that's fine. If you run out of gas doing that, stay in a plank for the full minute. Do not quit. Hold on, someone said hi. Lainey! You'll have to rewind. Yes, you will, but it was a good one. Serious burn. Okay, let's do this. Get in that plank, knee to elbow, knee to elbow. If you can only get like 6 inches on each side, that's cool. I just want you squeezing and working those obliques. Your entire core actually is completely working hard. Squeeze. Take those breaks when you need to. 3 to 4 seconds. Get back into it. There's never any shame in doing that at all. Gassing out, which is great. That's why I don't feel bad about taking breaks, because I'm working really hard. Squeeze. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Go back into child's pose. Whew. That is challenging, challenging, challenging. Okay, so the next one that we are going to do is a double crunch. One of the most effective ab exercises I've ever done. Hands behind your head loosely, shoulders off the ground, feet off the ground. Squeeze, squeeze, your head goes straight up, do not pull on it. You're squeezing your abs, face up to the ceiling, down, down. So squeeze, 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 squeeze. You will get the hang of it, you will get in the rhythm. It's gonna burn like a mother. You take those breaks when you need to. 3 to 4 seconds, let the burn subside, jump back in. If 5 seconds later you're taking another break, that's cool. We do not beat up on ourselves. Squeeze. Come on. Take those breaks when you need to, it's fine. Because we are working really, really hard. Go get dressed. Oh my gosh. We're doing great. I know this burns. Don't hold your breath. Use good form and fight. Finish the minute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Holy cow. Holy cow. Okay, we're just gonna do regular crunches till the timer goes off. Squeeze your abs and lower. Squeeze, lower. So I want you to hold it for a beat at the top. Lower. We got it. We're gonna finish and we're gonna feel great going forward with our day. I promise you that. I've never finished a workout and been sorry I did it. Never, never. I might be like total jelly, but never sorry I did it. Stretch your hands as far up to the sky as you can. Give yourself a hug. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Have an amazing, amazing day. Tomorrow morning I will be on. I'm going to Miami for work, and I'm going to be staying with my best friend, and I'm going to try to get her to join me tomorrow. She will. I just might have to get her up a little earlier than she has to get up for work. So I will update later with the time. I hope you have an amazing day, and be proud of yourself for getting up and doing this, because most people choose to stay in bed. It can be really hard to get up. I know that feeling well, but you did it and you're caring for yourself, and that is the best way for you to care for everybody else, okay?